Hello, my name is Captain Kelly Muñiz, Commanding Officer of Media Relations Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Mission Division in the city of Los Angeles on March 9th, 2024 at around 8:05 p.m. You are about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution. The images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. Mission Patrol Division officers responded to an assault with a deadly weapon suspect radio call at an apartment complex in the 14,000 block of Foothill Boulevard. The suspect, described as a male Hispanic family member suffering from a mental illness and possibly under the influence of drugs, had forced his way into his family's apartment and struck a family member with a wooden stick. Here are the 911 calls and corresponding radio broadcasts.
LA City 911, operator 415.
CHP, will transfer, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Hi, I have an emergency, please. I have my
What's the
son.
address?
He has 14 Foothill Boulevard apartment. It's in Silmar, California, 91342. He has schizophrenia and he's out of control.
What is he doing?
Yeah, he's threatening my husband and me, and he just beat me with a stick, very strong, and he's threatening us.
Where is he at right now?
He has a warrant. I'm in the car.
No, where is he? Where is he?
He is in my apartment.
Okay.
He has a warrant.
Okay, and is he, what's his name?
Carlos.
Pablo what?
Carlos.
Okay, could you spell his name for me, please?
Sure. CARLOS. The beta ZET as in Paul. I'm sorry. ZEPEDA. Carlos Cepeda.
Okay, and how old is he?
He's 29.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's Hispanic.
What color shirt and pants is he wearing?
He's wearing a black shirt and a black pants.
And he's in the apartment right now?
Yes. He's very, very sick.
And he's diagnosed with schizophrenia?
With schizophrenia, yes.
Okay.
Yes, and he has a warrant. He's out of control. He's not taking his medications, and I'm afraid for my life and my husband.
He has a warrant for his arrest?
Yes, because he failed parole.
Okay.
He started doing meth, so he never did it again before.
He's under the influence of meth as well?
I don't know right now, but he's been on it. He's been in the street, and he barely came today.
So he's possibly under the influence of drugs?
Maybe, yes.
Okay, so what happened today?
He forced himself in, I guess. I was sleeping. And then, right now I just told him, to not to close the doors because he locked everything and closed the windows and everything. And I told him, and he got mad, and he said that he was going to stick, that stick in my vagina. And, he was going to drink my blood. He was saying all these things, and then he hit me with a stick in my back, and I just got out the house.
LA City 911, operator 225.
Please send a police patrol, please, to 14 Foothill Boulevard apartment. I'll be outside waiting for you.
What's going on there, sir?
Well, my son attacked my wife.
Okay, does your wife need paramedics?
The house. Well, not yet, but she hasn't been. I was taking a shower.
Uh-huh.
You know, I got out of the shower and I hear all the commotion. She hit it bad.
Okay, what's the address, sir?
Oh, Lord. 14 Foothill Boulevard. Apartment. I'll be outside waiting for you.
Well, don't wait outside because it could take them a little while to get there. What's the entrance code for the building?
There's no go right now. Like I said, I'm here. He's in the apartment.
That's not what I asked. What's the entry code for the building, sir?
There's no entry code. I'm outside already.
Okay. And your son, what's his name?
Carlos.
Carlos? How old is he?
Yeah. He's 29. Yeah. He has a schizophrenia. He has a warrant, too. He shouldn't be in the house. You know.
He doesn't live there?
No. He's homeless.
He's homeless. Okay. Do you have a restraining order?
No, I don't. But like I said, he's my wife. Stick, with a big stick.
Okay. And you're saying no to paramedics?
No, not yet.
Okay. Where is he now?
He's in the apartment. I was able to get out of there. He tried to attack me.
What's your name? And your phone number?
Don't tell the police to put the sirens, please.
Well,
don't just go quiet here, please, because he's going to be aware.
So you left him in the apartment with his mother, and he's armed with a stick, and he's already assaulted her?
No, my wife was able to get out.
Oh, okay. All right. The officers will be there as soon as they can.
How is it going to take these? I keep telling you, repeating myself. It's serious.
The officers will be there as soon as they can, sir. Any mission unit, ADW, suspect 14 Foothill Boulevard, apartment to the PR outside location. Will direct. Suspect is a male spanning 29 years, suffers from mental illness, and armed with a unknown type stick, still inside the residence. Code 210-2251 or D1904.
That suspect was later identified as Carlos Zepeda, Jr. Upon their arrival, the officers met with a family member outside the apartment complex, verified the injury sustained by the victim, and obtained additional information related to Zepeda's mental state. After obtaining this information, the officers were directed to the second-floor apartment. When officers attempted to contact Zepeda, he came to the front door armed with a wooden stick, closed the door, and barricaded himself inside. The officers descended the staircase and made repeated attempts to have Zepeda peacefully surrender by giving him verbal commands to exit the apartment. However, Zepeda did not comply and refused to surrender. A portion of this incident was captured on the responding officer's body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
So, but what happened today, though? So what happened today?
He came in. He broke in basically to the house.
He doesn't live there?
No, he's homeless. He doesn't have a key or anything. He just broke. We have a glass door, so it's easy for.
He broke inside. Yeah,
he broke inside easy.
Okay.
So we try to nail things down because I know he's also in the thing.
Want to get eyes on the front door first?
What was that?
Want to get eyes on the front door?
No, I think we're good right now.
And then he was cool for a minute. And then he brought the stick in. I served him food. I even tried to ease him down, but I went to take a shower. I told my wife, I'm going to take a shower right now. I didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
and my wife left early to drop off our other son at work, so I stayed with him. So I make sure everything's cool. I told him I'm going to take you wherever you need to go. I said, right. But once I went in the shower, I was trying to, I heard screaming. So my wife left, and I'm hurried, and once I get out, he tried to hit me. He said, hey,
what?
He tried to hit me with the stick, but I said, wait, what the hell are you doing? I'm going to hit you. Don't you leave? I said, no, let me change. Because I was on the couch. But he hit my wife. Yeah,
She hit him in the back with a.
Yeah.
Why did he hit her? Just he's a little mental illness.
He had suffered mental illness for a long time,
Uh-huh.
and he's not receiving treatment. That's the worst part, you know.
So he was able to break into the front door of the house.
Yeah, we have a balcony.
What's his name again?
Carlos.
Carlos.
We have a balcony.
He hit you with a stick?
Hit his wife.
Your
My
wife?
yes.
Where's your wife right now?
In the parking lot. in the
Does she
back.
need medical attention?
Hopefully, I can take her, but you know, she's a big moose. He detects pictures. You know, I go to press charge.
Yeah, no, of course. Alright, you might cover. This will be pointing, and I'm gonna unlock it.
Huh?
Alright, just cover.
Carlos, hey, relax. Stick.
Hey, Carlos, we just want to talk, man. Hey, read the plug, though. Read the plug. Hey, come on down. Read the plug, yeah. Hey, come on down. Hey, Carlos, we just want to talk, man. You need to set the stick down. Hey, Carlos, we just want to talk. We need to talk to you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta set the stick down.
He might have locked it.
You might have what?
He might have locked it.
He's at the door.
He's still messing around with it, so.
Hey, Carlos, Los Angeles Police Department. We need to talk to you, man. Set the stick down. Come out with your hands up. I can't hear you, man. Can you open the door so we can hear you? Alright, hurry up, quick. You gotta run. Get up, man. Run. Carlos, we need to talk to you, man. Set the stick down so we can talk. Hey, if you open the door and set the stick down, we can talk to you. And we can figure out what's going on. Carlos, we're here to help you, man, but we need to see you. I can't hear you. Why are you gonna do that, man? We're here to help you. Hey, we need to help you.
Yeah, that stick ready to come at me.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a matter of
Now I'm making phone calls.
barricade suspect.
Yeah. Let's let me call Washington.
Hey,
Can we use your
I
belt?
think I had to ask for a second.
It looked like a stick to me. I couldn't really tell.
No, it's a stick. It's a stick.
do we want to, because
Once I got backed up and I got a better angle, it was just a weak little stick.
I was just going to say distance and or have somebody up there who's a man.
When he first popped the door open, he was literally right there waiting for us to open the door.
I heard him say, tell you or kill you?
Say I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, so.
Hey, Carlos!
He's not going
What's
anywhere.
going on? Why are you
That's
so
what I'm saying.
upset?
There's no exit on the backside,
Yeah.
so the only exits exist and this here. So we'll
Carlos,
see
can
it
you at least
wherever
open
we're
the
at.
door so we can talk?
And we have more time back then. You want to back up? You want to back up? Yeah, well, knives, no firearms or anything like that.
Yeah, that was a big stick.
I think it's a bigger deal with about 880 here. If there's any sort of
There's no firearms. I already talked to them. There's no firearms, just knives.
He already confirmed.
He asked me.
Yeah,
No,
I
fire.
asked him two different times.
Just see, like, hey, so I'm out here on
Hey, so if he pops that door,
I'm thinking we should bump
We're good for a
down.
40. We're good for a 40.
instantaneously. 5150.
he already made that approach.
Yeah, he came at me.
real good.
Come into.
Hey, Ruiz.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah.
Let him come back. You come back completely. I was going to say, come back up.
Whack mom on the back with a stick, and now he's barricaded.
At this point, I kind of like a taser.
He's not going anywhere though.
Yeah, Torres has a good point.
Yeah,
He's not going anywhere.
yeah. So he's basically not coming out. It's the second floor apartment. He's still second
So where's the
Yeah.
first?
Alright, just come.
Carlos, hey! Relax.
After several hours of attempting to de-escalate Zepeda's erratic behavior and non-compliance, Notifications were made to the Mental Evaluation Unit, who responded shortly thereafter with a system-wide mental health assessment team, also known as a SMART team, to assist Mission Division patrol officers in formulating a plan to resolve the situation. The SMART teams are made up of an officer and a clinician. As the SMART team was establishing communication with Zepeda, he told the officers he was armed with a knife and threatened to kill them. Notifications were then made to Metropolitan Division, Special Weapons and Tactics, also known as SWAT. While awaiting their arrival, Zepeda briefly opened the door to the apartment and brandished kitchen shears. SWAT officers responded and began formulating a plan to resolve the situation. After several more hours of repeated attempts to have Zepeda peacefully surrender, a crisis negotiation team began to communicate with Zepeda. They continued working on de-escalating the situation. However, Zepeda continued to not comply. SWAT officers then introduced ascending levels of chemical agents into the apartment over the next several hours to persuade Zepeda to come out. However, he again continued to not comply. After approximately 2 hours of chemical agents being introduced and continuous efforts by the crisis negotiation team to de-escalate and gain Zepeda's voluntary compliance, he came out of the apartment holding a large 9.5-inch bladed kitchen knife while shielding himself with a skateboard. The officers gave Zepeda multiple verbal commands to drop the knife and the skateboard. However, Zepeda did not comply once again. One officer then fired a less lethal plastic baton projectile round at Zepeda. After being struck by the plastic baton round, Zepeda rapidly descended the staircase and charged toward the officers. Multiple additional less lethal projectiles and electronic control devices were then discharged at Zepeda. However, they did not stop him, and he continued charging toward the officers, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. Zepeda was struck by gunfire, dropped the knife, and fell to the ground. He was subsequently taken into custody without further incident. Here is additional body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
Drop the knife!
I bring in the ears. I look down. I jump through that thing.
Drop the knife! Drop the
I bring in the ears. I look down. I jump through that thing.
Drop the knife! Drop the
I bring in the ears. I look down. I jump through that thing.
Drop the knife! Drop the
Following the officer-involved shooting, Los Angeles Fire Department personnel assigned to the Tactical Emergency Medical Support Unit, also known as TEMS, who were already at scene, rendered immediate aid to Zepeda. The TEMS unit is a group of highly trained and experienced paramedics who are embedded with law enforcement officers and capable of responding into active shooter incidents. Their goal is to be able to prevent or reduce the loss of life through rapid extraction and transportation during shooting incidents.
Get the Tams up here! 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 Close the cuff. There you go. Here's a hobble. Great.
The Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics transported Zepeda to a local hospital where he was treated by medical staff for the gunshot wounds he sustained as a result of the officer-involved shooting. While there, medical staff determined that the wounds sustained by Zepeda required admittance to the hospital. Investigators recovered the 9.5-inch bladed kitchen knife, the skateboard used as a shield, the wooden stick used to attack the victim, as well as a tire iron lug wrench Zepeda was armed with at scene, and booked them all as evidence. Zepeda was absentee booked for assault with a deadly weapon. On March 12, 2024, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed the following charges against Zepeda: 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer, 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon, and 5 counts of resisting an executive officer. Carlos Zepeda Jr. is a 29-year-old resident of Los Angeles. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance met the high standards expected of all Los Angeles police officers. If you would like more information on how the LAPD investigates all serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.